Does your content feel disconnected? I'll be honest with you, mine has too. In fact, that's exactly what I've been fixing over the last few weeks. I've been redesigning my content system to make it more integrated. Does this sound familiar to you? Publishing social media posts, writing an occasional blog article, sending broadcast emails, posting videos when you have time. But none of it really feels connected. Have you developed a strategy for connecting them? As a Kajabi expert, for years I've recommended that people send out a broadcast email with a link to a blog article to entice people to read their blog articles. And then about a year ago, Kajabi introduced their newsletter product. And at first I wasn't sure where it fit in. Was it only for paid newsletters? I mean, after all, you can send a broadcast email. And I wasn't sure why I would use a newsletter instead of a broadcast email. And frankly, the more I looked into it, it seemed like a lot more work because it required creating separate newsletter page templates, and the newsletter editor was different from the email editor, and so it was a new tool to learn. But after studying it and preparing to launch my own newsletter and redesigning it to work with my blogging, I finally saw the opportunity. The big insight was this. When you use broadcast emails as newsletter, that content gets buried in someone's inbox and it's rarely seen again, and it may never have been opened in the first place. But Kajabi newsletters create both an email and a permanent web page archive. That means every newsletter becomes searchable, discoverable content on your website, just like your blog. And that's when I realized something important. A newsletter and a blog are not competing features on your website. They're complementary to each other. I now think about newsletters kind of like a magazine. One issue can cover multiple topics, trends, resources, insights. You can have like regular departments in your newsletter. Like in a magazine, you typically see regular sections in a magazine. The blog article is a deep dive. It's just one topic and it's explored in more detail, whereas the magazine article may be simpler or in a summary format. And because Kajabi blogs support video content, those blog articles can also be a natural home for your natural longer form video training. So the strategy I'm now implementing is pretty simple. My newsletter, which is Online Profits Prescription, serves as a magazine-style publication covering multiple topics and organized by departments. And when I want to go deeper on one topic, the newsletter links the readers to a related blog article inside the Online Profits Insights, which is my blog and my video training library. So the two platforms support each other. The newsletter reader can jump into deeper training directly from the newsletter, and a blog reader can discover related newsletters and additional resources. And both become part of a larger integrated content publishing system. So that resolves how to use newsletters and blogs as an integrated system on my Kajabi-based website. But then what? How do you connect the other content resources that you have? What you really need is a designed content system that connects all your content resources and helps guide people through your customer journey. That customer journey is what you design, again, to build a relationship with your audience over time. So you can guide them from awareness, say on your social media platform, to engagement in your blog and newsletter, to building trust and a deeper relationship, and eventually guiding them into your solutions, your products, services, communities, and other next steps that they can take beyond just reading your newsletter and blog. Instead of encountering isolated pieces of content, your readers can move along a connected path, from social media to blog articles and videos, to your newsletter, to engaging in your community, and ultimately to your solutions, your products, services, and the support they need to help them achieve their goals. That's why I've stopped thinking about content as producing individual posts, articles, or videos. And instead, I've started thinking about content as a connected publishing system that builds relationship with your audience over time. Yes, there are many pieces, but the good news is that you don't have to build everything all at once. You can start simple. Just connect your social media content to your blog and eventually to your newsletter and begin creating a more intentional experience for your audience, guiding them into your communities and the solutions that you can help them with. Over time, that content system becomes one of your most valuable assets in your business. And more importantly, it creates a better experience for the people you're trying to serve. Until next time, as your online business doctor, I'm recommending you design your system first, then build it with intention in small, focused sprints.